It's become very apparent that migrants have taken over the UK. We are literally seeing migrant warfare on our streets. Only just yesterday we saw this shocking headline. So allegedly a black migrant stabbed an African migrant to death. This is the fallout of that incident.
The black is done it.
Black is done it.
Who was he? Was he Afghan or what?
Afghan got stabbed, black is stabbed him. Afghan, well,
they're saying he's Afghan. I don't know.
Yes, white meat on.
Fucking black guy, you know that.
Yeah.
It is horrendous, but everywhere you turn in the UK, these people are there. Have a listen to this disgusting audio of a migrant Uber driver asking some very inappropriate questions to a young British girl.
I just don't know.
You try to find someone special?
Not really. I hate men.
You do sex?
Pardon?
You do sex?
No.
Never?
No.
You virgin?
No.
You didn't do sex then?
No.
Then
Nothing.
how come no virgin?
Just... No.
It's confusing. You not do sex and
No.
you're not virgin.
No. Literally.
Huh?
No, literally. Nothing.
Like you play with yourself?
No. No.
That means you virgin.
I don't know. Who knows?
Okay, nobody if you don't want to tell. Don't mind if I ask a question, okay?
Pardon?
Don't mind I ask you a question.
I do a little bit. I do mind a little bit.
You mind?
Yeah.
Okay, don't ask it.
I'm just glad his picture was there so you can put a face to the disgusting audio at place there. Truly abhorrent stuff to be heard as a young girl just tries to get from A to B and she is being sexually harassed by this disturbing individual. But it's very clear across the UK, a lot of people from different backgrounds, second and third generation migrants, have been conditioned to believe they are superior to white people and that white racism is very much active in the UK in 2026. Have a watch.
What was that about?
White people are inferior.
White people are inferior?
I did that because I wanted to call the police.
You throw food at my girlfriend who's white because white people are inferior?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say to you. Call the police, it's fine. Are you going to keep following me?
Yeah, I'm going to keep following you.
And what are you going to
We'll
do?
find out where you work.
No, you're not going to find
Yeah,
me.
I will. It's going to go viral.
I don't want to be in handcuffs.
You should have kicked off there. We told you to stand where you are.
As she said in that clip, call the police, she was very confident the police would take her side, as they often do so in these situations, but thankfully on this rare occasion the police arrested her for her racism. But unfortunately the police in the UK aren't all like that, and a lot of the time they are very unknowledgeable about the ongoings in the UK when it comes to illegal migration. Have a listen to this police officer Muppet speak.
Do you know the reasons behind why they're coming here in the first place?
Where are they coming from? War-torn France?
Not all France.
They do. They all come from France on a boat.
They're all from different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they fled through 13 safe countries on their way.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
I've been over to Calais. I've seen it all with my eyes. So I don't.
Yeah, but they're coming from countries that, exactly like you said, are war-torn countries. So
France isn't. Is it?
But then.
Wait for it.
That's at the end of the day. If they come here, like, this is what has happened at the minute.
Yeah.
So it's just.
But maybe in their country, gang rape's normal.
At the end of the day, it's about keeping everyone safe, isn't it? So
stop the boats then.
Well, you say that, but a woman's been gang raped in a churchyard, so no one's kept safe.
You're speculating about what's happened when you don't know anything yet. So you just need to.
Well, we
like
only
I say,
know what's happened, don't we?
If you go on get your phone now, go and have a little look.
On Facebook, yeah. What Facebook is it?
Thames Valley Police.
This woman is absolutely clueless and she is out there policing our streets. Can you believe that? In fact, pet dogs have a better sense of a wrong than she does.
Rolo. Look, we've got another one coming. There's another one coming. Rolo, look, wait, Rolo. Get ya. This way. Good. Get away. Good. Good. Get away. Good. Get.
Honestly, what has the UK become? And I've been travelling to third world countries before, and you used to see beggars at traffic stops all the time, but I never thought I would see it back home in my own country. And you know what? It doesn't really surprise me when we are seeing stuff like this in our streets in 2026.
पत्थरां नू लाल बनांदा है सोना शादपुर वाला पत्थरां नू लाल बनांदा है सोना शादपुर वाला.
Absolutely crazy that is the UK in 2026. I just don't actually believe it. And in fact, who can blame these individuals, because they're getting treated so well when they come across the UK and Ireland. Have a listen to this clip of this African migrant explaining his living situation and how it's paid for by the Irish taxpayer.
Sorry, it's the girlfriend. How much you pay rent in there every week?
Yeah, I have to wait.
No, how much you don't pay any rent in there?
For now, not. I'm going to pay, not for now.
So you get social welfare $2.30 a week?
No, I don't get it.
So how do you survive then?
I'm working.
You're working? Yeah. So you just get free rent in there and free bills?
No, it's not free.
You said you don't pay any rent in there?
I said for now.
For now?
Yeah, it's not like...
And where'd say you're from again?
South Africa.
South Africa? I know, but alright, thanks very much, right? There you go. Just in Drumcondra. They don't pay any rent down here while everyone else is struggling and getting evicted. Absolute joke. Over and now.
So we've seen the current state of the UK and of course Ireland there in the end, but let's listen to our Prime Minister Keir Starmer as he claims that the Islamic community is the face of the UK going forward. Yes, he actually said this. Have a watch.
In Ramadan especially, we must be defiant, because the British Muslim community is not defined by this. It is defined by the success, the brilliance, and the creativity in rooms like this, by contribution that Muslims make to Britain's story and to our national life. That is how it's defined. In business, in art, in education, in public service, you are the face of modern Britain. You are all representatives of a Britain that is, by any historical or international standard, a success story when it comes to diversity. That is the Britain I know, that I love, and the Britain that we are. And it is my job, the job of my government, to tell that deeper story and drown out the voices of those who seek to divide us. So thank you for everything you do in your communities. Thank you for your brilliance and service to our country. And thank you for welcoming me here this evening. Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Keir Starmer. That is our Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. What an absolute joke. And now watch this second clip of him as he speaks to the ambassador of Palestine, and look how inferior he looks whilst getting things whispered into his ear.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
And I spoke to the king on Saturday or Sunday.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن.
Crazy stuff. And finally, let's listen to our UK Health Secretary Wes Streeton speak as he claims that they aren't the problem, and in fact British people are the problem, and they use the word racism quite a lot.
In recent days, is age-old racism that I thought we had consigned to the 1970s and the 1980s. Basically saying that if you don't look like me, even if you were born here, you can't really be British. That is just about the most un-British thing I can think of. How dare people in this country fly our country's flag, whether it's the St George's flag of England or the Union flag of the United Kingdom, and say that that flag belongs to people who look like me, but not people who look like the Home Secretary of our country, the Mayor of this city, or many people here this evening.
Well, it's very clear to see where Keir Starmer's and this Labour government's loyalties truly lie, and it isn't with the British people. Guys, let me know your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video. Make sure you do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video because, of course, the mainstream media won't show you this stuff. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye. If you want to support what I do on this channel, you can become a channel member for £4.99 a month, where you will receive a loyalty badge and exclusive members only content. Thank you to all the recent members on this channel.